I don't need to talk about this one.
That's right, Michael's silent on this one.
Yeah, because I'm perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything to say on this matter.
All right.
I do everything without grumbling.
Or
I don't think I've ever complained about anything.
Bold statement.
Bold statement.
Bold statement.
I'm gonna let God work that one out when he gets there.
You're
I'm
sitting a little close to me after I made that statement. Here comes the lightning bolt.
Fireball. Welcome back to our podcast, Redeemed. Thanks for joining us again. We're working our way through Philippians. We're going to jump to the second chapter, starting in verse 12. And I love this heading. Do everything without grumbling. Now, this has
I don't love that heading.
Absolutely nothing to do with us or America or
No, we're
people in general at this time. Because
just talking about it on a broad spectrum.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
It's only a Bible times.
Exactly. Nobody grumbles.
So only Paul.
Yeah, and the Bible is always real good at doing that. You know what I'm saying? You think you got stuff figured out. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing this. Wham! And he throws something at you. No, look at this here.
And then verse 12 reaches out of the book and slaps you across the face.
Yep. And verse 14, it says, do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure. Well, that puts me out.
Yep. Fail.
Blameless and pure children of God, without fault, in a warped and crooked generation. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky as you hold firmly to the word of life. Oh my goodness. What a powerful verse.
Yeah.
Very.
And, and once again, we don't think that the Bible has any relevance.
Yeah.
But is that not talking about what's going on right now?
Right? It's just an old book.
So that, the reason he's saying don't grumble and don't argue is why? Is so that you will become blameless and pure, so people around will notice the difference in this warped and crooked generation. Oh, we're not in a warped and crooked generation, are we? No, absolutely not.
Things are going fine.
Right.
It's the meme where the dog's sitting in the room. It's on fire. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I think sometimes Christians can be the worst when it comes to grumbling and arguing, and it drives me nuts. Because there's a lot of people that I have talked to that have had bad experience with Christians because of the grumbling and because of the arguing.
Yeah.
They can't seem to get together, and when they don't, there's no love of Christ being shown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on here. He's saying you don't want those in there because you want the blameless, you want the pure, you want the children of God without fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And if you have the grumbling and the arguing and the complaining in there, it's not going to happen.
Then you're not lined up.
Mm-hmm. And really, let's be honest. In the grand scheme of things, do we really have anything to grumble? Do we really have anything to argue about?
No.
Not really.
No.
I mean, to me, it seems it's pretty straightforward. Jesus died for us. Personal relationship with Him, we get to go to heaven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yet we can't seem to get on the same page with that.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it is a pretty simple task we have.
Yeah. And yet we get so caught up and sidetracked with so many different things.
Yeah.
But now that's on the kind of more broad spectrum. But if you bring it back down to a more personal level, I grumble and I argue and I complain nearly every day.
I do it every day.
Yeah, I was going to say, I do it every day.
Mine's not nearly every day. Mine is every day.
Matter of fact, I kind of see it as kind of like it's a sport, Just,
competing.
It makes me feel better. I enjoy that. I enjoy my grumbling. I enjoy my arguing, my complaining. And it's just wrong. We shouldn't be doing it because we want to be seen as blameless and pure. And as long as I'm grumbling, and a lot of times, and I got to be careful because my grumbling is not really pointed at the Lord,
right?
But at the same time, if I'm not careful, it can be very easily pointed to the Lord. And so I need to be careful. I just need to get rid of all the grumbling and all the arguing so that there's no chance of it.
Well, and it's easy to bring other people around you into it as well.
Oh, absolutely.
It's easy. Once one person's complaining, it's like, oh, I want to complain too.
Yeah. I can jump on that
Let's
bandwagon.
all do it. Yeah.
It's
I
very
got some stuff
easy.
too.
Yeah.
And it's a slippery slope, and it's quicksand.
Yeah.
Can't get out once you start.
Yeah.
It's not really showcasing Christ very
well
to a lost world.
I mean, if you look at Jesus, he never complained about
And
anything.
he had some things that he could have complained about.
Yeah, he had a couple he could have thrown in there.
But he didn't. If anything, he was saying, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
As he's literally
Yeah.
nailed to the cross.
yeah, nailed on the cross. He's
Uh-huh.
not grumbling about it. He's what? He's, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, there's just so many things in Philippians that just apply to a redeemed Christian's life. And so, I mean, one of those things that, we just need to look at is how much grumbling and how much arguing are we doing?
Too much.
Yeah. And the truth of the matter is,
Right
we need to get rid of that
Indeed.
and live the blameless and pure children of God without fault type life.
Yes.
Because we really do. I mean, and ultimately, it says it right there. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky. And that's
Light in a dark world.
what we're looking for.
Yep.
We want to be that light in a dark world. Oh, such good stuff. Very convicting stuff, but good stuff. All right. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. We'll see you next time.